One Tree Hill is remembered not only for the rocky relationship between half-brothers Lucas and Nathan Scott, but also for its richly developed ensemble cast. While the show primarily centered on the Scott brothers' transition from bitter rivals to close siblings, it was the evolution of supporting characters, like Brooke, Peyton, and Haley, that helped build its emotional resonance. Among them, Rachel Gadena had one of the most dramatic arcs, evolving from villain to hero, until the show reversed her growth for drama. But actress Danielle Ackles had other ideas, and her version of Rachel's story is the one fans deserved. Rachel's rocky start as a teenage antagonist. Rachel burst onto the scene with a splash, literally. Dressed as Pamela Anderson at a Halloween party, she caught Lucas's eye, sparking instant tension with Brooke. Joining the cheerleading squad and ingratiating herself with other students, Rachel was quickly positioned as the quintessential mean girl. But viewers soon learned there was more beneath her confident surface. She formed a surprising bond with Mouth, one of the more grounded and sincere characters on the show. Trapped together during a storm, Rachel let her guard down, sharing a side of herself rarely seen by others. Yet despite that vulnerability, she continued to clash with Brooke and manipulate those around her, still stuck in her defensive patterns. The turning point came in Season 3 after Rachel released the school's private time capsule. The fallout led to tragedy when bullied student Jimmy Edwards brought a gun to school in one of the show's most heartbreaking episodes. Though Rachel hadn't predicted the consequences, she carried the weight of the aftermath. Her attempts to make amends, throwing a healing party, opening up to her classmates, and confronting her guilt showed significant emotional growth. The most revealing moment came when Brooke discovered a photo of Rachel from before her extreme weight loss and shared it anonymously. Rather than crumble, Rachel used the incident to confront her insecurities. She admitted to Mouth how deeply her past body image issues had shaped her. It was one of the first times the show allowed Rachel to be more than just the troublemaker. Rachel's redemption in Season 4. By Season 4, Rachel had transformed from antagonist to genuine friend. Her unlikely alliance with Brooke became one of the show's best underdog friendships. The two bonded after personal betrayals left them emotionally stranded. Although Rachel still stumbled, like her ill-fated attempt to distract herself from Uncle Cooper by pursuing Nathan, her growth was evident. She came clean about her actions when she learned Haley was pregnant, showing rare empathy and restraint. Rachel's loyalty was solidified when she took a massive risk to protect Brooke. After stealing a calculus test to help her pass, Rachel accepted the blame when the cheating was uncovered. Knowing Brooke's future with Victoria's Secret was on the line, Rachel sacrificed her academic standing and was expelled for the offense. It was a stunning act of friendship, marking how far she had come from the manipulative girl she once was. Then the writers undid it all. Unfortunately, after Season 4, Rachel's redemption arc unraveled. When she returned in later seasons, she was a shell of her former self, regressed into the shallow, reckless party girl stereotype. The show undid her progress, depicting her as struggling, alone, and destitute. Her storyline became an afterthought rather than the inspiring continuation it could have been. For fans who had invested in her growth, this felt like a betrayal of everything Rachel had become. But Danielle Ackles, who portrayed her, wasn't satisfied either. Danielle Ackles gave Rachel a new ending. Rather than accept the studio's bleak vision for Rachel, Danielle took matters into her own hands, crafting an alternate conclusion for her character that felt truer to the woman fans had watched evolve. In her version, Rachel didn't spiral. She succeeded. Ackles envisioned Rachel using her experiences, the trauma, the missteps, and the personal triumphs, to start anew. In this revised narrative, Rachel becomes a motivational speaker or youth counselor, helping young women navigate self-worth and identity. She channels her past struggles into strength, empowering others to reclaim their narratives, just like she did. This rewritten ending not only honors the complexity the show once gave Rachel, but it also aligns with the arc many fans hoped to see fulfilled. It acknowledges the mistakes while celebrating the growth, a far more rewarding conclusion than leaving her broken and alone. One of the most underrated arcs in the series. Though often overlooked, Rachel's story on One Tree Hill is one of its most compelling transformations. She went from rival to confidant, from selfish to self-sacrificing. And even when the show let her down, her actress refused to. Daniil Ackles' revised ending for Rachel Gadina reminds us why fan interpretations, and the actors who care deeply about their roles, can sometimes write better stories than the ones we're given.